So I've been knee-deep in crypto content for, I don't know, years at this point. And the thing that gets me every time is how little of it's actually made for someone who just wants to understand what's going on. It's either so technical that you need to know the answer to follow the explanation, or somebody clearly got paid and just isn't being upfront about it. I've learned to spot both pretty quick, but this one concept kept coming up and I couldn't shake it. Every time transaction goes through on blockchain, fees come out of wallet. And I started thinking, is that actually just final, or is there some mechanism to pull a chunk of that back? I've been deep in BeFi protocols for a few years now, and you build up this kind of gut check over time that's hard to explain, but pretty hard to fool. Today I'm walking through a protocol I've been testing for a while, and I'll also get into what I personally look at when figuring out whether something's legitimate. And the thing is, I always want to get into the actual app before anything else. Like, the way a thing behaves when you're actually using it is just more honest than anything the team puts in a blog post. So first thing, connecting wallet I've been running most of my activity through. That's where all the transaction history is sitting. There's a couple of different ways to log in here, which, I mean, that alone already tells me they put some thought into this. Okay, went through clean, address is right there in the dashboard, and now I need to go through and pick which chains to run the scan on. So basically just going down the list and flagging networks I've been most active on lately, and then press scan. Good, system starts going through all of it. Okay, that just came back, is showing me the full thing now. Total gas that's left my wallet across the whole history, and what chunk of that's available to be claimed. Press view results, and yeah, there's everything laid out. Now I'm going through and picking the chain to claim from, or I can just check all networks at once right here. Then I set which network I want tokens to come through on, and confirm. And from here, protocol just takes over. Needs maybe a couple minutes to wrap things up. So while that's going, let me break down how it works, and I'll try to make this as painless as possible, because the concept really isn't that wild once you strip the tech language out of it. So the protocol's got agreements with DeFi platforms that live on blockchain, and by that I mean there's genuinely no company sitting behind the curtain running this thing. It's just code that fires off on its own whenever a transaction goes through. And every time that happens, a small piece of that gets routed into a shared pool. And on top of that, and this is the part most people just don't realize exists, when transactions are lined up waiting to get processed, system doing the processing can actually rearrange that line in a way that benefits themselves. Like, they quietly profit off that, and that value just normally disappears completely. And then there's also a dedicated reserve that's there purely to handle the historical gas recovery side, which is the exact part that got kicked off a few minutes ago. So those three things together, that's the actual source behind the rebates. So that's the whole thing. Hopefully seeing the entire process made it clear how straightforward it really is. If there's anything you'd like me to test or explain in more detail, just leave a comment and I'll check it out.